Once upon a time, in the peaceful village of Willowbrook, there lived a young boy named Oliver. With his curly red hair and bright blue eyes, Oliver was known far and wide for his kindness and sense of justice. One sunny afternoon, Oliver was playing by the riverbank when he heard a faint cry for help. He followed the sound and discovered a tiny squirrel trapped under a fallen branch.
"Oh no, little one. Don't worry, I'll get you out,"
Oliver said gently, lifting the branch with care.
"Thank you, kind human,"
squeaked the squirrel, scampering away happily. Oliver smiled and continued his day, unaware that his act of kindness had caught the attention of someone unexpected, the mischievous forest sprite named Puck. The next day, Oliver was helping his mother in their garden when he noticed Mrs. Jenkins struggling with a heavy basket of apples. "Can I help you, Mrs. Jenkins?"
Oliver asked with a warm smile.
"Oh, Oliver dear, that would be wonderful,"
Mrs. Jenkins replied gratefully. Oliver carried the basket into her house and even helped her arrange the apples neatly in a bowl. Mrs. Jenkins thanked him profusely, and Oliver went back to his own chores, feeling happy to have helped. Meanwhile, Puck watched from behind a bush, curious about Oliver's actions. He wondered if Oliver's kindness was as genuine as it seemed. The following day, a big storm hit Willowbrook. The wind howled, and rain poured down in torrents. As the villagers hurried to secure their homes and belongings, Oliver noticed a stray dog shivering under a tree.
"Come here, boy,"
Oliver called gently, coaxing the dog to him. He fetched an old towel and dried the dog as best he could. Then, without a second thought, he led the dog into his home, where it could find warmth and shelter from the storm. Puck, who had been watching again, couldn't believe his eyes. He had never seen such selfless acts of kindness before. He decided to confront Oliver, curious to understand what motivated him. That evening, after the storm had passed and the village was settling down, Puck appeared before Oliver in the form of a small, shimmering light. Oliver asked, his eyes wide with surprise. The shimmering light replied, "I have been watching you, Oliver, and I am amazed by your kindness. Why do you help others without expecting anything in return?" Oliver thought for a moment before answering sincerely.
"My grandmother once told me that kindness is the greatest gift we can give to others. When we help someone, we make the world a little brighter for everyone."
Puck listened intently, feeling a warmth he had never experienced before. He realized that Oliver's goodness came from a genuine place of caring and empathy. Moved by Oliver's words, Puck made a decision. He waved his tiny hands, and suddenly, the village was filled with twinkling lights, and a soft, enchanting music filled the air. The villagers, startled at first, soon realized that something magical was happening.
"Oliver, for your kindness and compassion, I grant you a gift. From this day forth, whenever you see someone in need and offer your help with a pure heart, you will receive a special token of gratitude."
With those words, Puck disappeared into the night, leaving Oliver standing in awe. From that day on, whenever Oliver helped someone in need, whether it was rescuing a trapped bird, comforting a friend, or assisting the elderly, a small shimmering token would appear in his pocket. The villagers soon learned of Oliver's magical gift, and they admired him even more for his generosity. Oliver, however, remained humble and continued to help others simply because it was the right thing to do. And so, in the village of Willowbrook, Oliver's kindness became legendary. His story spread far and wide, inspiring others to be kind and compassionate to one another. And whenever someone asked him about the magical tokens, Oliver would simply smile and say, "Kindness is its own reward." And indeed it was.